Hey there, is this Pujan?
Ah, yes, you were speaking to Pujan.
Oh, it's nice to talk to you. So I'm with the Chicago Cubs. My name's Zach Howman, and I was just kind of calling to wonder if we were going to be able to figure out a good package for you guys.
Oh, what exactly is this call about?
Oh, so basically, I'm just discussing opportunities for you and your company to see what might be a great fit for you guys.
Okay, so do you mean in terms of employee rewards, or are you just trying to sell single game tickets?
So more of just employee rewards to see if you guys maybe do some fun stuff for your employees to kind of boost morale and that kind of stuff.
Okay, yeah, I'm the human resources manager, so I actually take care of most of that
Oh,
in
great.
terms of rewards and whatnot. So yeah, let me hear some more about what you have to offer us.
Yeah, sure. Well, it sounds like I got the right person to talk to. Just a quick question for you. So, I'm just wondering, like, are you a big Cubbies fan? You've been to a Cubs game in the last couple weeks, month?
Yeah, I actually went to opening day.
Did
It
you
was a
really?
great
Yeah,
experience.
it was great.
Yeah.
I mean, I was there too.
Yeah.
Great game, great game.
Oh, yeah.
So, did you enjoy it? Have a good time?
Yeah, it was awesome. It was
Yeah.
nice seeing Rizzo and all them out
Yeah.
on the field
Oh,
again.
yeah.
It was a good time.
It's been a long off season. I'll tell you
Yeah,
what, man.
that's always the toughest
I've been
part.
waiting. Again, I'm a big baseball fan, so
Yeah.
I mean, basketball season's great too, but it's been a struggle watching them on the hardwood versus the grass. So
Yeah.
yeah. So who do you usually kind of go to games with?
So I usually go with my family. I go with my wife and kids,
Sure,
and
sure.
sometimes I go out with my buddies from work. Sometimes
Great.
my buddies are not from work, so I
Yeah.
go out with a ton
Good amount of people.
of
it sounds
different
like.
people. Yeah,
Sure.
I love the Cubs experience. So
Oh, absolutely. It's an absolute blast. I love it. Even before I worked there, I would always go to Cubbies games as much as I could.
Yeah.
So again, how old's your son? Is he been going a lot?
he's 10 right
10
now,
now,
and
great.
he's really starting to fall in love with the game. So
Good, great.
I hope from here on out it just catches on even more.
Definitely. You got to get him in love with the best sport, you know?
Yeah.
My kid, of course. So I heard you go to games with some of your friends from work occasionally.
Yeah. We usually go out on our own time when
Sure.
when we have time on the weekends and whatnot. When we all
Yeah.
want to get together after a long couple weeks
Long
of
couple
work
weeks,
and
yeah.
whatnot.
Absolutely, it can get
So,
very, very stressful.
Yeah,
It's
we
nice
like to
kinda-
de-stress outside of the office.
Absolutely, yeah. You don't want to keep that all in. You want to have that fun outside. I get it totally, especially when the weather's starting to get nice.
Oh yeah, that's
God,
the
love
best
it.
part is
Oh.
being outside in the stadium and just being able to enjoy the day.
Sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. I love that part. So kind of like, what do you kind of guys do to kind of boost morale around your office?
Yeah, so a few things that we do inside the office itself is we have sometimes office parties. If there's any major occasions, maybe someone's birthday here and there, so we'll do a little thing here and there. It's not too long or a major party. It's just
Sure.
something to have a little fun in the office. But
Yeah,
outside
definitely.
of the office, some things we do is we take camping
Oh,
trips.
absolutely. That sounds like a blast.
So we always like to get everybody outside and have a good time. But it's also more of a bonding experience
Mhm.
too when you take
Definitely.
a weekend camping trip like that. Sometimes in the past we've done cash rewards for being the highest salesman and things like
Sure.
that. But we found that after a certain point, that doesn't really motivate anybody. It's more of an extra thing at the end of the year.
Yeah, it kind of gets you away from work, have a little bit of
Yeah.
fun. I know I used to go camping all the time when I was a kid, and it was one of my favorite parts about the summer. I know I can get that. It's a very fun thing to do. So kind of regarding those little trips you guys do, have you seen like a lot of benefits from those? Again, I know they can be a blast, but sometimes they don't work super great. But how would you see a large amount of success from those trips?
Yeah, I think majority of the time we have a very positive outlook on it when we look at it in terms of the past. But a lot of it is mostly just people stay within their groups, obviously,
Sure.
and it's not necessarily as much of a bonding experience as you would think. It's more so of everybody just being able to get out and do their own thing, kind of. Some people go fishing, some people go hiking in the
Sure.
area. So we like to have a lot of different activities also.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so we
That
think
sounds
it does have a positive impact on our employees,
Mhm.
but it's not as effective as we'd like it to be.
Sure.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So it's kind of regarding that too. So have you seen kind of something that would maybe help kind of hinder your employee motivation and something that might be a hurdle for you guys kind of on the other side of those trips?
I think something that really motivates our employees is to see that their work means something,
Sure.
but also to see that our company is more people focused rather than
Definitely.
just monetarily based.
Absolutely,
So we
absolutely.
want more about the experience and how our customers feel, but also how our employees feel. So
Mm-hmm.
we think something that motivates them very much is seeing the other person be happy, but also giving themselves an experience with the workspace.
Absolutely, yeah, that sounds great. Yeah, sounds like a great work environment you guys have there.
Yeah.
So kind of thinking, like, have you guys ever thought of maybe coming out to a Cubs game, maybe for a group outing? Just because, again, I know you love Cubs games. I know you say you go with some of your employees, and I think it'd be a fun little trip. But have you ever thought about something like that?
Yeah, I've always thought about it
Sure.
since when I usually go out with my work friends. It's only 2 or 3 of us, so I've never really thought about it on the scale of our entire company,
Definitely.
or maybe even giving it as a reward. But I think it's a very interesting opportunity.
Sure.
But I think one thing that might hinder us as a company is the price, possibly.
Sure.
So if there's anything you could do with that, maybe, or give me more information, we'll see.
Sure.
If that could be a possibility.
And I can totally appreciate that. Again, I know the price is always something that is of a concern.
Yeah.
But again, we have so many packages that we can fit to you, and there's definitely something that we can have you guys fit to our package. So we have so many packages that have different price ranges, as well as just to work for you guys. So that's something we can work with, and I really think that we can get a fit for you guys.
Okay, so, that sounds great. But
yeah.
I also have another question.
Sure.
Why would I not just be able to buy 2 or 3 tickets, say, from StubHub and just give them to the top salesman or salesperson?
Yeah. I can appreciate that too. Again, I know that that's a really good motivator too. Again, if I was working for you guys and if I was top salesman, I'd be fighting for those tickets every day.
Yeah.
But I can get that. But again, I've had a lot of clients come back to me and tell me how much they appreciate just the personal touch of being able to talk to somebody versus to going online and just buying a ticket without knowing anything else other than that digital ticket that you've just purchased right there. I'm always very willing to answer any questions that any of you guys have and any issues that you guys have as well. As I'm always there to address them. It's something that you might not get from something just buying a ticket online.
Okay. But I can understand that.
Sure.
Also, another objection that I might have is that I would need to discuss this further with my CEO before I make any further decisions. So, that would probably have to come first before we make any final decisions.
Sure, I've got you. So can I ask maybe what kind of questions you'd like to ask that person?
I think he'd be more interested in how exactly the outings would work, if it's more group-based or if it's more just for a singular reward or something of that sort.
So again, I'd be very, very happy to talk with that person. If they'd love to talk to me, again, I can keep it nice and quick for them. I know they're probably very, very busy. But even though I can tell you what, Pujan, what I can do is I can even have them come out to the field and I can even show them what they'd be getting. Again, we can do a group outing, whichever you guys want to do, whatever will fit for you guys. We'd be very happy to get that for you. But we can even have them out to the stadium to even see what exactly we can offer you guys. So,
okay. We're very busy, so I think if we did a stadium visit, it would have to be in a limited space of time. Would have to not be too long either, so we'd have to cover the scope of everything.
Absolutely.
But so if you can make something like that happen, we'll see. We'll see if we can do something here.
Yeah, and again, as it's from everything that you've been telling me, Pujan, I'll tell you again. With all the kind of outings you already do, with you and your employees' love of the game, I really think that we could get something together for you guys. Again, if you want to bring your CEO with you, we could get a stadium visit. We could go through, see everything that Wrigley has to offer, as well as just kind of going over what we have to offer and what we can fit for you guys as a company. So I'm looking here at my schedule, and I see Tuesday at about 10:30 a.m. Would that work for you guys?
This week isn't too great, so maybe another day.
Absolutely, yeah. Again, I'm willing to meet with you guys anytime that's good for you. But is there a time that works best for you guys?
I do not have that on me on the moment. But if I had to guess, I'd say 2 weeks out from now.
2 weeks out? Okay.
2 weeks out from now, yeah. So, I mean, if you can get back to me of that week, I can see if we can get something set up here.
Sure. Well, I'll tell you what, Pujan. I'm even looking at my schedule in here, and I'll even offer you. We can even meet on the weekends if that would work best for you guys. I know that's probably maybe not the best time for you guys, but again, if that'd be working better, again, if we can make it a fun day. And I'd be willing to maybe even meet on noon on Saturday, maybe get a little sleep in too.
Okay, I think that actually works well for me and the CEO who would want to come. So
that'd be perfect.
I think that works out well.
Yeah, that would be great. So yeah, well, I'll have you down for noon on Saturday.
Okay.
So is there an email that might work best for you? So just so I can send you guys a confirmation.
Yeah, well, I'll have our office assistant send it over
Great.
to you whenever she gets the chance.
Sure, that
So,
sounds great. Here, my phone number will be in the confirmation email I send you. So
Okay.
just go ahead and give me a call, and we'll meet out front of the stadium, and I'll meet you there, and we'll get started.
Okay, sounds good. I'll
Sounds
see you
good.
then.
So see you at noon on Saturday.
You have a good one.